What's happening? What's going on, traders? Trader Nation. I'm back once again. Real quick, man. I want to apologize to you guys, man. My video got cut short yesterday. How about that? You know why? Because my time lapsed. It's only 15 minutes, and I know I must have bumped my gums for about what, 10. I talked a lot yesterday. I ain't gonna be doing that much talking. I'm getting straight to the point, get down to the nitty gritty. All right, man. Look at here. 3 plays today. Moving on down, man. We got one more month. One more month to the end of the year. 2018 is knocking at the door, man. Today is November the 1st, 2017, man. I got 3 plays today. And it was okay, man. It was okay. I mean, I need some profits, man. I'm talking about some serious profits. It's all good though. You know what I mean? Because I've been humping. I've been putting in a lot of time, a lot of screen time, a lot of education. And it's all coming together, you know. Some people, they perform a little bit better than others. But this is something for life, man. You learn how to trade, man. I mean, you put you a couple of years in, 2 or 3 years, 4 years, struggling, that getting down into that grit, that dirt. I'm talking about that down south red dirt. You crawl on the ground and get in that dirt, man, and wallow in that dirt. Eventually, it's gonna pay off. You're gonna begin to rise and then dust yourself off, and eventually you're gonna be clean. You know what I mean? So fresh and so clean. Outcast. Real quick. 3 plays today. This the first one. EVAC. This thing fell apart, man. Pre-market. It was a wrap. So you got to know if it dumped from $42 all the way down to $25, man, you got to know. I mean, it's gonna give up a little. You good for another $2 or $3 to the downside before it even decide to think about reversing to close that gap. And it's gonna close that gap. It's gonna, trust me, it's gonna close that gap. I forgot my paperwork is put up, man. I got it it's out of reach right now. But I forget how long it take that gap to get closed, 50% gaps closed in a day, something in the case of that matter. I don't know. I should know that off the top of my head, but in the future, in weeks to come, I will know that information. I got my paperwork put up. But it's gonna close that gap, and as soon as I recognize it's starting to retrieve and start to close that gap, I'm gonna give me a couple of dollars, on the way up. That'll be a good swing trade too. Once it start going up, this is the perfect example to get in, to jump in as EVHC if it starts swinging up to the upside. But you see a gap down, man. I think they said like 40%, 38% gap down, $42 all the way down to $25. Bam! I jumped into play. I seen my pattern at the open. I'm in at 9:30, 9:33. I was I know I'm finna get a dollar. I said I'm not getting out this trade until I get a dollar, and that's what happened. I got a dollar out this trade. I had a little slippage, about 3 cents, but ain't nothing I can do about that. I got to take that up with the broker. But then once I was in profit with my dollar, I pulled it. I said I'm not giving this dollar back. So if my stop come up and hit me, I get hit. And I mean, I got hit, but something told me to just to sit back, come back 25 cents, because it's gonna go to your profit, gonna go to your profit and past it, which it did. And actually, it fell like another dollar 25, or man, a little bit. Probably think of $1.50, another $1.50 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And I already went in here. My mind was set with like, I'm going for $2. I wasn't even worried about a dollar. I knew I was getting a dollar, but actually in my mind, but on paper it was a dollar. But in my mind, I'm getting two. But it didn't happen. It didn't work out. And then I was going to re-enter the trade. I had an opportunity to re-enter. I said, no, I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it moving. And that's that. The gap down, boom. I'm in. got me $1, and it fell another $1.50, something like that. Something of that nature. But this was a good play. This was a good play. I knew I was gonna get $1. But all right, next play. Winner. Winner. Good winner for me. FSLR. FSLR was giving it up today too. I went I got shorty wop. I got shorty do wop on this one, man. As soon as I got in though, it was looking good. It was starting to go down to the downside, and boom, what do you know? It started pressing up on me. It went against me a little bit, and it was 1-to-1. I said, if it come up and get me, it come up and get me. I'm standing my ground on my stop, and that's what it is. Boom. Okay, I got me a little small loss. So, you know what? I shake it off. I dust it off and keep it moving. But then not after that. Not only that, this thing just continued to push up for the rest of the day. This was about the only time that it ever wanted to decide the time that I got in. But actually, though, I looked at the trade, reevaluated, and I made go. You know, if I hadn't got stopped, if I'd have had my stop a little wider, it pushed up against me, it reversed, and it came down to go. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't budging on my stop. So whatever, keep it moving. Next play. Yeah, it pushed up against me, y'all. But it's cool. Life of a trader. You win some, you lose some. EVHC one more time. I went back in and got a little more. This thing was giving it up. I promise you it was moving. When it moved $2 and change at a time. So, yeah, buddy, I'm going to be hawking this in the morning all day long. Hawking it. But yeah, I jumped back in on another shorty doo-wop. Slid in, $29.80. I was anticipating another $1. Boom. I almost got it. I got 80 cents. But that was because I was tight. You know, once I got in, I had my stop at $0.50. So, no, I need a little bit more. Forget that. If I'd have kept it at $0.50, I'd have been cool. I would have got that $1 and I would have got a little bit more. But after it hit the target, the original target for the $1, it fell like another $1.25. So, like I said, still, I already knew how I moved earlier today. I said, I'm going for $2. But I wasn't finna get that 80 cents. I'm not taking 50 cents. I'm keeping that. So it hit me. It hit me. Look, you see where it fell all the way down 28 all day. I'm in this thing at 29.80. Shooting for $1, 28.80. That was my $1. But it came up and pushed up against me. It got me. It got me out the way. This got a gap to fill too. Oh, this is the same play. Same play. Same ticker. But that's it, man. That's it. I have 3 plays today. You know, they was good. I'm happy with my loser too because I stood my ground as usual. I always stand my ground. So, all right, man. Ladies, gents, you know, y'all continue to trade, man. Continue to study. You know, sacrifice 2 to 3 years, 4 years to learn this trade, man. You can take this thing with you for the rest of your life. I mean, people will be surprised how much, you know, how consistent you will learn to be over a course of 2, 3, 4 years. And I mean, it's just going to come natural. It's going to come natural, man. So, you know, just keep doing it. Keep practicing, keep reading, keep studying, keep paper trading. Don't paper trade forever, though. But as you want to learn, you got to learn how to deal with your emotions with the market with real money. It ain't nothing like paper trade now. Trust me. Listen to me. It ain't nothing like paper trading. I paper traded for a long time. Every now and then I'm still paper trading, but keep doing your thing, man. Keep doing your thing. All right. I'll catch y'all on the next recap in a minute.